Welcome YouTube. We're back here at Tonio's house. I'm going to be putting up another video, but I got this new osmolator here, and just doing the unboxing, give you an idea of what's inside. So we haven't posted many videos lately, and that's because there hasn't been a whole lot of things going on. We added a couple more specimens, but we moved them back to the quarantine tank after they came down with a little bit of ick, and we gave them a freshwater dip, treated them back in copper treatment, so they cleared up, holding up okay. Let's give them another few weeks, then we'll move them back. The other fish are doing fine, so we haven't had any loss, which is a good thing, but we haven't added anything until things are a little more on the stable side. But the quarantine tank's working well. It's doing exactly what we hope we would accomplish with it. So very happy about that. So today we have got in the mail one of these. This is the Tunze Osmolator. Came highly recommended from where else? YouTube. There was a couple different kinds. This one runs about $200. The JBJ is about $75. This has two things. It's got a optical sensor that touches the tip of the water line, and then it's got a float switch that shuts off when it floats to the top there. The rest of it is the LEDs too low, the pumps on the right level and then too high, depending on which sensor is activated. Comes with a couple of these magnets. These are basically holders, so you can get away with one, or you can set up a situation where you have one higher, like this would be the float switch up higher if you do it in a sump, and then the optical switch would go on this one. Let's see what else we have. The little pump, this is like a little mini, little giant, sits right in there, has the well, basically a couple unfinished wires on the end here, and it looks like they're going to go kind of like speaker wires. One's going to go in there, one's going to go in there. Haven't really read the instructions, so I don't know which is which. The rest is just some Velcro for the controller. We have a couple of these little silicone pegs, and I believe they go on the magnets to hold it. Much better than suction cups. Suction cups kinda... Anyway, this is the clamp, little nylon clamp to hold the hose. Hose should be installed just a little bit above the water line, create backflow, to avoid backflow. So anyway, that's the Tunze. So that'll be the next video. We'll install that, give that a test run. We have one of those Precision Marine protein skimmers, which is really efficient but requires a lot of upkeep. So unfortunately it pulls out a liter of water pretty regularly, and you know, it doesn't really work like most other skimmers. It doesn't leave the skim made in a cup and then you remove it every couple of weeks and clean it out and put it back, and never needs adjusting. This particular one needs adjusting of the air, the water level continuously, and so as a result the sump is always running low. The Iwaki 55 RLT is always sucking air, so had to get this. We're going to try this out. We're not going to use RODI water, but a little mix of salt water, not quite full-blown salt and not RODI, probably like brackish, so that the water stays consistent. You know, we don't want to keep adding salty water even though there's evaporation, so we want to compensate for the evaporation and also what's going to be being pulled out of the sump for overactivity. And so with that, we're just about at our 5 minutes. So I got a couple more minutes. I'm going to show you a couple of other things. This is my clownfish, Ricardo. Call him Ricky for short. I rescued Ricky. He's a good clown. He's a nice little fish. We've bonded. He's my buddy. He basically lived in a, sandless just a tank, no hiding spaces or anything. So I rescued him. I bought him some live rock. Put some shells in there. That's his house. And I've also I'm taking care of this bubble tip. He's not eating. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's looking a little white. But he will. I don't know. It's kind of like he's like a baby. I'll stick some shrimp right in his mouth. He'll eat it. That's the only way he's eating. And so the other thing I got on here is I only got some live rock in there. I got a power head moving things around, a little heater, and I have an Aqueon filter and cartridge. And I modded the top of this thing, so I'll just show you. Now I have a PVC. No, not a PVC. I have a plexiglass piece that goes over that. Generally I washed it so it's in the thing, but here's the lighting. I basically modded it. There was one, this was over to the side and there was one bulb, so I moved it over. I bought two bulbs. These are, one's 10K, one's 8,000K. That's the 8,000, that's the 10. They're pretty warm. Oh yeah, they give off some heat. But then all I did was I drilled a little hole in the back for the plug, and so there you go. And then I have a regular, cartridge type of filter going on here. So get your chemical, got your charcoal in there, got your filtration in there, and Ricky's happy. He loves it. So he's in here temporarily. I'll take care of him for a little while, and then basically he's going to go to the big tank soon, and he doesn't know yet. You don't know. You don't know you're going to meet a bunch of new friends, do you? Okay, so anyway, the next one we have is going to be the video on the install of the Tunze Auto top off. We're going to do a couple mods to the mixing tank. We're going to change the basically one of the maxi jets is a little too strong, too much flow for one of the tanks. We're going to move that. But if you do have like Corellia pumps or something that's oversized for your tank, they're fine, good for blowing off the rocks and stuff. But you can get a dimmer switch. They're about $10–15. You'll definitely want to invest in one of those. This way you can lower it at times. You don't want it full bore all the time. And for feeding, it's helpful. At nighttime, I like to let the pumps go down so that the fish have a bit of a relaxation, and then the treadmill's on in the morning, wear them out a little bit during the day, but at night I like it a little bit, calm, clear calm, So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I couldn't figure out how to switch cameras to go back and forth. It's with the new iPhone, and rambled on a little bit, but it was entertaining, was it not? And I shaved for you. So till next time. You've been watching Tunze House with the latest saltwater update, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Bye.